I'm 27 years old. I have an 18-month-old, and I also have another kid on the way, and I wake up at 5:30 a.m. every single day, and this is why I do that. Now, before I get into it, I am not saying that you should do this. I am saying that I do this, and I think it would be wise for you to do this. But if you don't, that's cool too. I'm just giving you my 2 cents on why I think it's beneficial to wake up early. But I understand if you work the night shift, or everyone has different schedules, right? I'm really talking about the person who wakes or goes to work at about 9 a.m. and gets off at about 5 p.m., the typical 9 to 5 worker, or maybe like the 8 to 4 or 7 to 3 kind of worker, right? That's on average, I feel like that's when most people work. I'm not really talking about the people who work overnight. So you can take this advice, leave it, doesn't matter. I just find that this works great for me as a 27-year-old father. So let's get into it. So just being honest, this has not been something where I have been doing since my daughter was born. This is a more so recent thing, but it has really changed my life and changed my morning routine, and also changed my days. So my alarm goes off at about 5:05 a.m. My wife and I, we have a Hatch, so it's the alarm clock that basically portrays a sunset in your room. It's really cool. It's on Amazon. I have the off-brand one because the original one is like $200. Wasn't trying to spend that. The one we bought's like $40. Anyways, this is really, really good for sleep. I'm not going to get into that, but essentially it is a sunset that gets brighter up until you are supposed to wake up, which in my case it is 5:30. Okay. So when I wake up at 5:30, the first thing I do is I go outside, go for a little walk, and then I come inside and read my Bible for about 20 minutes. After that, I eat a banana, I go hit the gym, I work out for about 45 minutes to 60 minutes, come home, eat breakfast with my family, and then I go on and do my job, which for me, I'm an online fitness coach. If you want to learn more about what I do, check the description down below. My website will be the first link down there. Anyways, that's not the point of this video. So the reason why I say it's very beneficial to wake up early is because when my daughter was really, really young, I would basically wake up when she wakes up, and I would get nothing done in the morning, and it would completely screw up my mindset for the rest of the day. I always felt like I was behind. And something that I hear a lot from fathers is they say, well, I don't have enough time to do XYZ in the day. And my first question to these fathers is I say, what time do you get up? And they usually say like sometimes 7, sometimes 8 a.m. And it's like, well, of course you feel that way because you're basically getting up with your kid. You may have breakfast with them, you may not, but then you're off to work. And then when you get home from work, you don't want to do anything. You just want to spend more time with your family. And when I started waking up at 5:30, not only was I getting more stuff done like in the morning, but also at night, I was able to turn off my brain and actually spend time with my family and not worry about the things that I should have done earlier in the day. And on top of that, it's just a really good habit to start. Like waking up early before the sun comes up, like, dude, there is no bigger momentum shift than that. I don't know why, but something about walking outside at 5:30 a.m., you can smell the morning air before the sun comes up. Like, dude, nothing beats that. It feels like you're already winning before the day starts. And especially as us men, I don't really know if I can speak on people that are in their 40s and 50s, but especially in your 20s, you have this sense of like you want to get ahead, you want to win the day. And a lot of us 20-year-olds don't really know what that looks like. And I have found that it looks like winning the morning. And then if you win the morning, you're going to win the rest of the day. And so what does winning the morning look like? Well, for me, winning the morning looks like waking up at 5:30, reading my Bible, and then hitting a workout. If I do those three things, the percentage chance of me having a fantastic day and me putting a check mark on the day has gone up a very, very large percent. All right. So the reason why I want to make this video is to encourage the father who is watching this, just try getting up earlier. God never said that you can't not become a morning person. He never said you have to wake up at 8 a.m. regardless of what you do. You're never going to wake up early. No, God never said that. If anything, I would argue it would be wise for you to wake up early to accomplish some things in the morning. Maybe, you don't read your Bible in the morning. Okay, that's fine, right? It's still good to get up early and do some stuff around the house. Maybe it's chores, or, maybe it's a nonfiction book you like to read, or maybe you just want to have some time of peace and quiet. And that's another point that I was going to get into, but I guess we can get into it right now. So, waking up before anyone else is awake, you have this small sliver of time where you can just sit in silence and think and actually tackle the thoughts that you've had. A big thing that I struggle with personally is like validation and having people agree with me and stuff like that. And this morning it was really awesome because I was able to sit down with my thoughts, with God, and just tackle like, why do I feel this way? Why do I do this? And why do I have this external thing where like I want everyone to agree with me? And I was able to sit down, no distractions around me. My daughter wasn't crying, she wasn't running around the house. My wife was in the bedroom, she was doing her own reading, and I was just sitting in my office and there was no sound whatsoever. And it was just really, really nice. And I think us men neglect that. I think women are a lot better at this, at prioritizing quiet time. Men don't think we need quiet time, but just being honest, my mental health has gotten so much better since I started waking up earlier and I just sit in silence for sometimes it's 30 minutes, sometimes it's 10 minutes. It really doesn't matter. The time you do it doesn't matter. It's just having that time. Because once you actually start the workday, then like you're not going to have any quiet time until you go to sleep. And I mean, think about that. You're going from waking up to 100 basically instantly. You're not giving your body to wake up. So of course you feel behind, right? So I wanted to leave you with that. 5:30 a.m. It works for me. Maybe it's 6 a.m. for you. Maybe it's 4:30 a.m. for you. Whatever it is. Just wake up early. As a father, again, I'm 27 with the family. I haven't been doing this for years. I would say I've probably been doing this for the last 6 months, and I'm never going to stop because it's just awesome. Obviously, things are going to change when you start introducing more kids into your family. I know personally when we have our newborn that's going to come in the next couple months, I probably won't be able to wake up at 5:30 because our daughter or son is going to be crying a lot through the night, so I'm going to be so sleep deprived, right? Again, I'm not saying this is like, if you don't do this, then you're the worst person ever and you suck. It's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is I think you should give this a try. Maybe it'll help you out and it will give you some momentum for the rest of the day. But hope this video helps. Just some perspective on some things. If you like this video, like it. And if you want to share this with someone who you think would benefit, share it. Really, really help out the channel. But until next time, I'll catch you on the next one.